Greetings and welcome to another episode of Trippy Food and another installment of Hot Noods. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. So we're sticking with the Buldak noodles. Now, again, with the Buldak thing, Buldak is like a chicken, usually a stewed chicken, spicy stewed chicken. It really has nothing to do with noodles. So I'm just not sure why they continue to put stuff out like that, but that's okay. Most of them are artificially chicken flavored, and these are no exception. So we're going to do two of them today. This one I found interesting. So this is another Samyang one, but this one is Samyang Rose Buldak Artificial Spicy Chicken Flavor Wide Glass Noodles. So that part's different. This is not ramen per se, but wide glass noodles, and it's rosé. Now the reason they call this rosé is because it's supposed to be pink. The sauce is going to be pink. Now how do you achieve pink? Easy. You use a lot of milk and milk solids, and you mix that with the red and the peppers, and you get pink. So I think that's pretty much what they're doing, because if you look at the ingredients, there is a bunch in the powder packet. There is a bunch of milks and cheeses and things like that in there, so which is really unusual for Asian cuisine. Now the second one we're going to be doing is this one, and the company, you have to really look for it. The company is Seoul Trading Company. That's not Seoul like Seoul, it's Seoul like Seoul, Korea. Seoul Trading Company, and the product is Hot Bulramen. So they're going with that whole bulldog thing. It's artificial spicy chicken flavor, which seems to be a big thing. Artificial spicy chicken flavor, but that's okay. Stir-fried ramen. So this one's the preparation is a little bit different. You have to boil that in water, and then you're going to stir fry that. So we are prepared for that. This one is typical preparation, except it has microwave instructions. It doesn't have stovetop instructions. What we're going to do is it's 2.5 minutes in the microwave, and it just says microwave. We're going to assume it's just like any other noodle and go usually they're 3 or 4 minutes with hot water up to the line. So we're going to do that. Hopefully it'll be about the same thing as putting in the microwave. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to start with this one, because I just don't feel like it's going to be quite that hot, and the preparation is a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and start with this one. Now right off the bat, that's interesting. So it looks like, well, the noodle's not soft, but it looks like it may be cooked a little bit. So there is a sauce packet, and there is 2 packets of the rosé powder. And so the ingredients are open lid, put noodles and sauce in the cup, pour the hot water up to the inner line, and stir well. Close the lid halfway and microwave for 2 minutes. We're going to close the lid completely, and we're going to let it sit for 4 minutes. Open lid and put 2 powder packets, stir well, and serve. So I think this one's going to be easier. I have a teapot, if that's what you want to call that, something to heat my water up. Now also, for both of these, I have something to dress them up with. So I have some grilled chicken. I added a little bit of gochujang and some chili oil. I have some green onion, and I have some kimchi. Oh, I also have some sesame seeds. So those will be nice on top of that. Afterwards, we're gonna taste them kind of the way they are first. So I suppose we can get that open. It's a little bit soft. And again, this is a little bit of a departure for Samyang. Ooh, they have a strange smell. This is the plastic. They do have a strange smell. I don't know what to think about that. Okay, now we're going to add our sauce. All right, we have boiling water. We're going to add it to the line. And stir well. Those noodles are starting to soften up. I think they want you to stir it just to kind of break the noodles apart. All right, I'm gonna put the lid back on and we're gonna wait 4 minutes. Okay, that's a tidy little 4 minutes. So we did this right. Again, I think that smell that I was smelling, now it's funny because it was coming from the noodles, but it smells like, it smells artificial, it smells chemical, and I'm just wondering if that's not the sauce. But like I said, I was smelling it coming from the noodles. Now, I don't know if I should cut these noodles up. I mean, they are really wide. All right, they look a little bit starchy, but no, we'll see. Now we're going to add the rosé powder packets. And we're gonna add both of those. And it looks like powdered cheese or powdered milk, which it's both. And we're going to stir this up. So my guess is that the powder mixes with the sauce and thickens it up. Wow, I'm just getting like fumes from that, breathing in fumes from that, and that's got a spicy kick. Now this doesn't purport to be like, 2x or anything crazy spicy or anything. So I'm not expecting it to be really spicy, but who really knows? Now, they say rosé, which means it's supposed to be pink. And it's more like a kind of an orangey color. All right, well, let's give this a shot. And you can see they're really wide noodles. Now they are al dente. Again, we didn't make them in the microwave. We did the hot water method. But they're not unpleasant. Now, I saw that there's rice in these noodles. Typically, glass noodles are made with mung bean or even sweet potato, and they're more clear. So I don't know if there's a completely glass noodles, because they're not transparent or even translucent. All right, so it does kind of have a milky taste. It is spicy. I think on the ingredients, if I'm not mistaken, it said habanero. There was habanero in it. So it does have that level of spice. Now it's not crazy where it coats your whole mouth and your whole mouth is burning on fire. Nothing like that. It's not too unpleasant. There's something, I don't know, like there's some sort of extracts or something in there. There's something that kind of tastes a little bit artificial about it. Maybe it's the reconstituting the powdered milk and cheese. But it's not bad. It's quite different. A big departure from ramen noodles. Like I said, there's just some odd underlying taste there I'm not certain about. I'm gonna give those a thumbs up trending downward. Like I said, there's this kind of nagging flavor in the background. Now I put the lid on there to keep that warm because we're gonna dress it up a little bit afterwards. We're gonna dress them both up together. Now we're gonna do our Seoul Trading Company Bulramen. Now the instructions are to put it in boiling water for 5 minutes, then stir fry it for 30 seconds, putting in the sauce packet. So that's how exactly what we're gonna do. And get the water started here. We'll wait for that to boil. Just bear with me. Okay, water is boiling. We'll take our noodles. We got a bunch in there. I don't want to waste any. gonna put them all in there. Let me drop them in here. And the other ones, I'm gonna set our timer for 5 minutes. Smoke them if you got them. It's time. All right, so it said to retain 8 teaspoons of water, or I'm sorry, 8 spoons of water, but I don't know if they're teaspoons, tablespoons, Coke spoons, I have no idea. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna drain them, but before I do, I'm just gonna take a little bit of water and just pour that in here. That's fine. Okay, got our saucepan hot. We're gonna do this for 30 seconds. That's what it says, 30 seconds. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball that. Now, you know what happens when water hits oil? That. And I need to mix in the sauce. I think that's 30 seconds. I need to put in my flake. And it looks like there's nori and sesame seeds in there. That's heat hot. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. So I'm pretty excited about this. One of the reasons I'm excited about this is because it's one of the first times that I'm trying a spicy ramen or an extra spicy ramen, extra hot ramen that isn't from Paldo or Samyang. So that's interesting. Now, what makes it hot? Usually buldak is made with gochujang and then some other spices as well. We have another episode where Julie and I actually try to make buldak chicken, and we just use the ramen that comes in it to put on top of it, but we don't add the sauce to the ramen. So check that out. There'll be a link for that one at the end of it, so you can actually see what the buldak is. But all these that say buldak, especially like the Samyang that say buldak in big letters, it's not buldak, because buldak, A, it's chicken, and B, it's the stewed chicken. It has really nothing to do with the noodles. As a matter of fact, it's usually served over rice. But, it is what it is. So we will augment that. So again, this and the other one that I tried, the other buldak one, both of these artificial chicken flavor. All right, I'm gonna risk this. There's still steam coming from it. Here we go. I'm eager to see how this compares to the Samyang ramen. Now, it's not an immediate spice. It comes in afterwards. It does kind of creep up afterwards. It's probably not as hot as a 2X, but the heat lingers and the heat builds. That's actually pretty good. I like the noodles. I like the quality of the noodles and everything. I'm going to give that one a thumbs up. So, both of these, I'm actually going to transfer this one into a bowl. And I'm going to dress these up. So I'm going to put some grilled chicken. Some kimchi. Some green onion. And some sesame seeds. Now, I have gochujang, but I'm not going to use it because there's no reason. Presentation, presentation, presentation. Those look really beautiful. So let's go ahead and try them dressed up. We'll start with our one that's been sitting here for a little bit. Our wide noodles, our rosé wide noodles. Let's try that. Get some chicken in there. That may be cheating, but that makes it better. So that's how it was going to be prepared out of the cup or bowl. That would have got a thumbs up. So those other things that I added in there definitely improves that. Now let's check this one out, dressed up. Let's see what that one does. That's a big thumbs up. That's delicious. And nice heat. It's really funny. If you look here on serving suggestions, just a bowl of noodles. So I'm going to say overall, both these are really good. Compared to the Samyang, I think I like the noodles in here better. The wide noodles are interesting. I don't know. I mean, with that milk and cheese powder sauce and everything, it's a little bit odd, but but still okay. So I would say, yeah, definitely go out and try these. Also, feel free to dress these things up. Feel to, want to put jalapenos in there. You want to put some, radish in there. Whatever you want. Feel free to dress them up. They're not, it's not. You don't have to just stick with just the noodles themselves. As a matter of fact, if you want to stick with the whole buldak thing, just put some chicken in there. So, yeah, I highly recommend this. Get out and try these. But remember that it's crazy out there, so please be careful. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below, and be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.